Just like there are different variants in the MCU, there are different variations and ways to represent equations. In this lesson, we're going to rewrite a linear equation. We'll be able to identify if it's written in standard or y-intercept form, and we'll be able to use algebra to convert from standard to y-intercept form, written as ax plus by equals c, which is standard, to y equals mx plus b, and vice versa. Okay, let's practice rewriting this equation in standard form and putting it into slope-intercept form. Standard form usually looks like this: ax plus by equals c. And oftentimes what this means is we have to move the ax over to the other equation by creating a zero pair and keeping balance by moving it to the other side and then dividing by that b. Because that's what we're going to do so we can have our y equals mx plus b form. I know this looks really weird because we have different variables and letters, but we still have x's and y's. But just watch and watch what I do to deal with any coefficients in the problem. Okay, 2x plus 4y is equal to negative 12. Again, I want my y to be on its own as one expression, so I'm going to make a zero pair by subtracting 2x on both sides. So this leaves me with 4y and negative 2x minus 12. I couldn't subtract those terms. I couldn't do 12 minus 2x. They're two separate terms right now. So negative 2x minus 12. And now I want to isolate the variable y, so I'm going to divide this term by 4, and this means I'm also going to divide these terms by 4. So I'm going to be left with y on one side. If it helps, let's separate this. So negative 2x divided by 4 minus 12 divided by 4. This may make it easier for you to see what's going to happen. All right, negative 2 over 4, I'm going to simplify that to negative 1/2. So that's negative 1/2 x. And 12 divided by 4 is 3, so negative 3. And that's it, Math Marvels. We've now rewritten this equation in slope-intercept form. Big takeaways: just notice how I was able to create a zero pair with this ax, and once I did that, I just had to isolate this variable by dividing by the coefficient. That left me with a y, but that also meant I had to divide this entire expression by that same coefficient, and if it helps, separate them. Hit pause and jot this down into your notes. And let's try one more. You're given the equation y equals 4 minus 2/3 x in slope-intercept form. Can we rewrite this into standard form? So let's do it the other way. Y is equal to 4 minus 2/3 x. In this case, I want this term by itself, and I want the x and y to be together. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to create a zero pair and keep balance by doing the same operation to both expressions. So in this case, I now have 2/3 x plus y is equal to 4. And that works. That's actually fine for our equation in standard form. I won't always have a coefficient in front of my y, but I can leave this here. If you were to multiply something, just make sure you would multiply by both expressions, but there really is no need to in this case. So I'm going to stop here. I'm going to just box our answer. And again, hit pause, jot this down into your notes. All we want to do is keep the coefficient, the b, this one by itself, and that means taking this term and creating a zero pair so that I have it on the other expression. All right, That's it for today, Math Marvels. You're going to get some more practice with this algebraic skill because it is really helpful to be fluent to turn a equation in standard form into y-intercept form and vice versa. You saw how easy it was for me to actually graph a line when I had an equation. I can create the points. So that's it for today. I'll see you in the next one. Be well.